Some of us may think that if we are proud and select pride as one of the main characteristics of our personality, we become more charismatic and can be more successful in our social relationships. But this is by no means the case, and as a psychologist today I have prepared very useful explanation for you by drawing on the beautiful contents of the book The Art of Good Living to realize that we should never have pride in life as a human. I am Victor, a clinical psychologist who has been working in the field of psychology for years and helping people. If you have any question about video's topic, you can ask me in the comment section and I will answer all your questions and be with you. If you like the videos on this channel and feel that they can help you in achieving your goals and aspiration and becoming a superior person compared to what you are now, subscribe to my channel and send me the greatest energy with your likes and comments. To improve the quality of my videos, I use a narrator to convey the concepts in the video to you with much higher quality. So let's listen together to why we should not be proud.
Happiness is something you have, but success is something you must achieve. Or at least that's what we think. Take a general assessment and ask yourself, how successful has my life been so far? Rate yourself within a range from 10 plus, superstar, to -10, complete loser. Note down your score. Now ask yourself another question. How much of this success can be attributed to your actions, efforts, activities, and the energy you've put in? In other words, what percentage of your success is truly the result of your own efforts? And what portion of it is due to luck and factors beyond your control? Note down these two numbers in percentage form. I guess you've attributed 60% to your own efforts and 40% to factors beyond your control. At least that's the answer I've gotten from most people. Now, I want you to think a bit about a thought experiment borrowed from Warren Buffett. Imagine a pair of identical twins in their mother's womb, both equally talented and energetic. A genie or a supernatural being appears to them and says, "One of you will be born in the United States, and the other in Bangladesh. And whoever is born in Bangladesh will not pay taxes. Now, how much of your income are you willing to give up to be the one who is supposed to be born in the United States?" Here, Warren Buffett is talking about something called the ovarian lottery. Of course, you can replace the United States with Britain, Germany, or any other developed country. What would your answer be? Most people I've asked this question answered 80%. My answer is the same. In other words, we are willing to sacrifice a large portion of our income for the opportunity to live and grow in our desired country. The fact that our birthplace is worth so much money makes it apparent how much it impacts our success. The ovarian lottery is not limited to your country. You are not only born in a specific country, but also in a place with a specific postal code and in a specific family. None of these are under your control. You are given values, behaviors, and principles that can either help or harm you in every aspect of your daily life, and even these are not in your control. You are put into an education system with teachers you didn't choose. You get sick, and fate also throws spears and arrows at you, or you throw them yourself, and you are not responsible for any of these. You juggle different roles and make decisions. On what basis? Maybe you've read a book that changed your life. But how did you come across that book? Perhaps you would say you've met someone who opened doors for you, someone without whom you might not be where you are today. Whom do you thank for this encounter? Even if you have had your own particular struggles, you must still acknowledge that you are astonishingly lucky. 6% of all the people who have ever lived on Earth are alive today. In other words, 6% of all the individuals who have scattered around the world from the time Homo sapiens began to spread around the world 300,000 years ago, until now are living in the present era. There was a good chance they could have lived in another era. In fact, the exact chance was 94%. Imagine being a slave in the Roman Empire, a court official in the Ming Dynasty, or a water carrier in ancient Egypt. How many of your innate talents would have been highly valued in those conditions? My wife and I have twin children, of the fraternal kind. One, who's 40 seconds older than the other, has blonde hair and blue eyes, and the other has black hair and dark eyes. Despite our efforts to raise our two sons alike, their personalities are fundamentally different from each other. One is always cheerful, very warm and open with others. The other finds it difficult to socialize, but is extremely skilled at anything that involves little hands. He has been like this since birth. From the genetic blend of my wife's and my genes, two entirely new human beings have emerged. Similarly, your genes are a random mix of your parents' genes, and they, in turn, are a result of the combination of your grandparents' genes and so on and so forth. Around 4,000 people lived around the time of Louis XIV, who have played a part in the genetic composition you are today. You are from their descendants. Have you personally employed any of these 4,000 individuals? No. The next time you visit the Versailles Palace, think about this. You owe what you are to your genes and to the environment in which your genetic pattern has taken shape. Even your level of intelligence is largely determined by your genes. So whether you are introverted or extroverted, calm or anxious, reliable or sloppy, everything depends on your genes. If you think that your success is solely dependent on your own continuous effort, on your determination and perseverance, and on your sleepless nights, you are not necessarily wrong. The issue is that this will and power of yours, for all the things you are proud of, is a result of your genes and your environment. So, considering what has been said, how much of your success do you know is the result of your own effort? The logical answer is 0%. You didn't earn your success. Point 2 conclusions. First, practice humility. Especially if you are successful. The greater your success, the less you should boast about it. Humility has gone out of fashion, and we don't like anything more than self-promotion on social networks. Restrain yourself. By humility, I don't mean false humility, but genuine humility. As you can see, people congratulate themselves for achieving success. Even when they have done it secretly and quietly, they are actually caught up in a kind of delusion. Pride is not just aimless, it is, in fact, in the wrong place. Getting rid of pride is one of the foundations of good living. Remind yourself every day that all that you are, all that you have, or can do, is merely a result of sheer happenstance. For those of us who have enjoyed the good fortune of luck, that is, you and me, satisfaction and contentment are the only appropriate responses. An added enjoyable side effect is that contented individuals are visibly happier. Secondly, with contentment, and without bitterness, forgive a portion of your success, the part you didn't achieve yourself, to those who have entered this world due to wrong genes, in wrong families, and in areas with wrong postal codes. This act is not just generous but is in line with sound reason. Financial aids and taxes are not just financial matters. Mostly, they are ethical matters.